we were left with only the crackle of wood and my own longing for home, but it was a beautiful moment nonetheless. Good morning to you, Misha. You move through those ferns with such grace that I almost forget how much trouble your tusks could cause. Good heavens, Misha is wedged in the dirt like some tragic piece of driftwood. Let me dig you out before this island claims another victim. The very earth has conspired to swallow my limbs into its hungry maw. If I perish here pinned against a rock, tell everyone my craftsmanship was legendary. Well now, Tina, are those emerald eyes searching for some hidden treasure, or just judging the quality of my latest timber work? Great heavens, this island has finally decided I am too much of a nuisance and is attempting to swallow me whole like some greedy stone beast. Watch out, Wilson. If my legs stay here forever, you'll have all the beach. Day 40-something. Build a watchtower to spot rescue ships. Spotted. 0 ships. 1 very smug seagull. Storms rolling in. Perfect. Nothing says home like building a wall in the rain and pretending I'm fine. Hold your breath, friend. That little crab seems way more inquisitive than you are today. Is he looking for snacks? This shack is an eyesore of cramped timbers. It must go so something truly magnificent can stand in its place tonight. This stretch of coastline sparkles like 1,000 diamonds under the sun, and even Rocky seems to admire such radiant beauty today. Look at that majestic bird flying over our camp. Hello there, Coco. You have feathers as bright as any silk ribbon from my old life. The snow is falling so thick, I can barely see the palm fronds. It reminds me of that night we finally mastered the fire. My lungs burned with smoke as I danced like a madman, screaming to the stars about my victory over the dark. Stay warm out there in this frost, Joe. Hello, Coco. You look absolutely majestic against those white flakes. Stay close to the flames now, Wilson, because this cold wind has a bite like an old wolf's teeth. I remember once sitting by a hearth back home while the snow muffled every sound outside our window. We were just listening to some soft music on the radio that drifted through the room like falling leaves. Then suddenly, the power flickered and died, plunging us into absolute silence where only the crackle of wood remained. For 1 perfect minute, I didn't feel lonely or rushed. I felt completely at peace with simply being alive in the dark. Now look at these sparks dancing toward the stars for our own little piece of heaven tonight. I'd trade this whole ocean view for one hot shower and a door that locks. The very earth has conspired to swallow me, turning my limbs into stone pillars while Oscar watches in silent judgment. Pray for me, Wilson, if the ground devours us both. Named the fox today. The fox does not know this, and the fox does not care. We're basically colleagues. Made a tower so tall I can almost see my old life from up here. Almost. Builds a wall today. It keeps nothing out, but it makes the loneliness feel more organized. Behold, a bridge! Now I can reach the other side of the island and be lonely over there too. Rain again. The sky just showing off how much water it has and I don't. Stay warm in this freezing white blanket. Oscar, you look like a fluffy cloud that simply decided to take root right in the mud. Forgive me for your fate, Nico dear boy, but you must feed my belly so we can survive another night. Sorry about it, Wilson. Right, this cottage needs light before nightfall. Can't have my masterpiece looking haunted, Wilson. Look at that majestic beast roaming the dunes. Good evening to you, mighty buck wolf. Your fur shines like polished copper under these stars tonight. The silver moon casts a ghostly glow over Ziggy while those distant constellations watch us from their velvet seats in heaven. Wilson, if you're not going to help dig this tunnel, at least look impressed. Look there, little Pip, you are dancing through the ferns like a tiny ghost in this moonlight glory. Stay warm under these falling flakes, Oscar. Your fur looks like a cozy fortress against this biting winter chill. Praise be for such lucky company tonight. Three rocks, a bit of mud, and sheer spite. That's the secret to island architecture. The earth has swallowed me whole in its frozen maw. I am becoming part of the geography while Bella watches my pathetic struggle from the shadows. This gray rain is soaking me through like a sponge. If you want to help fund my grand fortress tower where we can watch the horizon from high above. That fire dance gave me such pride when I first conquered those